Hello, good morning. Today our lesson is use models to add. Use models to add. What are the models? It is the drawing. It is how we draw the number. Let's read the following problem. Amr counts 14 cars as they go by. Then he counts 5 more cars. How many cars does Amr count? First he counts 14. Then he counts 5 more. First, how can we draw 14? We can draw how many lines? How many circles? 1 line, yes, excellent. 1 line and 4 circles. And 4 circles. That's how can we draw 14. 14 plus 5. Let's count after 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 14 plus 5 equals 19. That's how the model help us to find the answer of 14 plus 5. 14 plus 5 equals 19. Let's see here. Add ones to two-digit number. Here we have 32 plus 4. 32 plus 4. 32 is how many digit number? Is two-digit number. Here I have 3 and 2, it's two-digit number. Plus 4, 4 is one-digit number. So here we are going to learn how to add two-digit number to a one-digit number. Let's see how. 32, how we are going to draw 32? We are going to draw 3 lines and 2 circles. So 3 lines and 2 circles. 4, how we are going to draw 4? 4 is what? Is 4 ones. Is 4 ones. We represent ones by circles. So we are going to draw 4 as 4 circles. Then we are going to count. How many lines do we have in all? How many circles do we have in all? And we write our number. Lines, then circles. Lines, then circles. So how many lines do we have here? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 lines. And how many circles? All of them. All of our circle is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 3 lines and 6 circles, which is 36. Let's learn how to add tens to two-digit number. What is the meaning of tens? It is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and so on. To a two-digit number. Like what? Like 32. Again, we are going to draw 32. As what? 3 lines and 2 circles. 40, how we are going to draw 40? We have learned before that 40 is 4 lines. 40 is 4 lines. Yes, teacher. So now, let's count. How many lines do we have? How many circles do we have? And we put the number of the lines first, then the number of the circles. How many lines do we have in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 lines. And how many circles? And 2 circles. 7 lines and 2 circles. 7 lines, we will write 7 and 2, which is 72. Because we write our number lines, then circles. Lines, then circles. We write our number tens, then ones. And we represent tens by lines, ones by circles. So the number is lines, then circles. Let's start share and show. Draw to show how to add the ones with and write the sum. 27 plus 2. 27. How can we draw 27? We can draw how many lines? How many circles? Yes, 2 lines. And how many circles? 7 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is how we draw 27. Plus 2. How can we draw 2? We can draw 2 as 2 circles. Yes, 2 circles. Then we are going to write our number. And I told you our number is how many lines do we have in all? How many circles do we have in all? We have how many lines here in all? 1, 2. 2 lines only, so I'm going to write 2. How many circles do we have in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So our answer is 29. So 27 plus 2 equals 29. 41 plus 5. How can we draw 41? We can draw 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 circle. 41. 4 lines and 1 circle. Plus 5. How can we draw 5? We can draw 5 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We write our numbers, lines, then circles. So how many lines do we have here? 4 lines. How many circles do we have in all? All of them. We are going to count all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the answer is 46. Let's move to the other question. Draw to show how to add the tens and write the sum. 13 plus 15. 13. How we are going to draw 13? As usual, we are going to draw lines, then circles. How many lines do we have in 13? 1 line and 3 circles. Plus 50. How we are going to draw 50? 5 lines and 0 circles. So we are going to draw 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 0 circles. Let's write the sum. How we are going to write the sum? We are going to write how many lines do we have in all? How many circles do we have in all? How many lines do we have in all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lines. And how many circles do we have? 3 circles. So our answer is 63. 28 plus 30. We are going to draw 28 as what? As 2 lines. And how many circles? 8 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 30. How we are going to draw 30? We are going to draw 3 lines and 0 circle. 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. And how many circles? 0 circles. Then we are going to write the sum. How we are going to write the sum? We are going to count. How many lines do we have in all? How many circles do we have in all? How many lines do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines. How many circles do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our answer is 58. Now you can solve on your own alone and come back to check it with me. On your own. 65 plus 3. Also you can draw 65, how many lines, how many circles, and 3, how many circles do we have, and count how many lines do we have in all, how many circles do we have in all. And remember that we write our number, lines, then circles, lines, then circles. So I will give you the answers, all of it. 65 plus 3 equals 68. 81 plus 8 equals 89. 54 plus 20 equals 74. 32 plus 10 equals 42. 95 plus 2 equals 97. 25 plus 60 equals 85. 2 plus 54 equals 56. 70 plus 29 equals 99. I hope all of you solve it correct. Let's move to the next question. Make a sum of 45. Draw a quick picture. Write the number sentence. Add ones to a 2-digit number. Add ones to a 2-digit number. So I need ones and 2-digit number, and give me the sum of 45. And give me the sum of 45. I will accept any answer, but let me give you one of the possible answers. That is 44 plus how many? Plus 1 equals 45. I can draw 44 as 4 lines and 4 circles. And 1 is how many? Circles is 1 circle. So let's count how many lines do we have, how many circles do we have? We have 4 lines And how many circles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 circles, so we have 45. 4 lines and 5 circles. Give me another possible answer if we add tens to a two-digit number. And I told you tens, it means 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on. So let's do an example as when I say I will add it to 20. What plus 20? It will give me 45. Yes, 25. I can draw 25 as a 2 lines and 5 circles, and 20 as a 2 lines and 0 circles. How many lines do we have in all? How many circles do we have in all? Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lines and 5 circles, which is 45. Now, let's move to the problem solving. Question number 15. Rita picks 63 strawberries, then she picks 30 more. How many strawberries does Rita pick? She picks 63, then she picks 30 more, so plus 30 more. Plus 30 more. We can draw it. We can draw 63 as a 6 lines and 3 circles, and 30 as 3 lines. Now we can count how many lines do we have in all, how many circles do we have in all. We have 6 lines and 3 lines, which means 9 lines, and we have 3 circles and 0 circles, so we have 3 circles, so 93. 93. She has 93 strawberries. Kenny planted 2 rows of corn. He used 20 seeds in each row. He has 18 seeds left. How many seeds of corn did Kenny have? This problem solving is for Think Smarter because it is 2-step problem. We will solve it in 2 steps. Let's see how. She has 2 rows. He has 2 rows. He has 2 rows. Each row has 20 seeds. So he has 20 in each row. He has how many rows? 2 rows. So 20 plus 20 equals what? We are going to draw 2 lines. And here 2 lines. How many lines do we have in all? 40. Yes. Now 20 plus 20 equals 40. And after that he has 18 seeds. So 40 plus 18 equals, we can draw it. We can draw 40 as a 4 lines and 18 1 line and 8 circles and count all of them. How many lines do we have? How many circles do we have? How many lines do we have? 5 lines and 8 circles, so it is 58. Question number 17. There are 7 oak trees and 32 pine trees in the park. How many trees are in the park? We have 32 plus 7. How many all of them? We can draw it as the 3 lines and 2 circles, and 7 as a 7 circles, and count how many lines do we have? How many circles do we have? So we have 3 lines and 9 circles and 9 circles. So our number is 39. 39. The last question, use the model, draw to show how to add the tens. Draw to show how to add the tens. 42 plus 20. 42 plus 20. How can we draw 42? We can draw 4 lines and 2 circles. 20, how can we draw 20? We can draw it as 2 lines. How many lines do we have in all? We can count all our lines together. It's how many lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lines. And how many circles? 2 circles.